Good morning, beautiful, wonderful amigos, and welcome to our Unit 4 Screencast. Wow, here we are, Unit 4. Happy New Year. Woo! Unit 4 is very exciting. It's a lot of fun to talk about colors and clothing, and you'll see that it also is kind of a big step up from some other things that we've done. We'll be adding some grammar, and at any rate, here we go. So I want to run through this vocabulary first so that you have an idea how these words are pronounced. So you're saying rojo, not rojo. See? Rojo, red. Let's take a look at this list. I recommend that you print this list and have it next to you as we go through this screencast. And throughout the screencast, I'll put in some material for nice questions for a Google form quiz. Some of them will have to do with the material in the screencast, and some will just be random things like the story of this hat that I'll tell you later. To make you watch the screencast. Okay, amigos, here we go. Let's pronounce these. Rojo, R in the first position, first letter of a word trills, and the J like an H. Rojo, red. You'll see it has the /A because colors are like other adjectives. So you've seen a little bit of this, adjectives going masculine or feminine. So if it's a masculine object, it'll be rojo. If it's a feminine object, it will be roja. And as you've probably heard me say in class, in Spanish, all nouns are considered to be masculine or feminine. And we'll do some more on this as we go along in the screencast. Azul, no buzzing Z in Spanish, so it's like an S sound. Azul. Verde, green. Blanco, or blanca, white. Negro, black. Gris, gray. Amarillo, yellow. Double L like in English Y, so amarillo. Anaranjado, orange. Rosado, pink. Marron, brown. Morado, purple. If you have other life experience or have been in other Spanish classes, you might see variant names for some of these colors. You might see violeta, violet for purple, or you might see café, which really means coffee colored, for brown. You might see rosa for pink, whereas your list has rosado. So just to give you a heads up that you might see some variations in your Spanish lifetime. Moving on down our list, we have la ropa, clothing. Clothing in Spanish, like in English, is a singular noun. So la ropa de Elena es muy bonita. It's all treated grammatically singular. Los pantalones, pants on the other hand, are plural, as they are in English. Los pantalones cortos, you had corto earlier as short in length, so this is our word for short pants. La camisa, shirt. La camiseta, t-shirt. Los zapatos, Z like an S, shoes. Las chanclas, sandals. Las medias, socks. La falda, skirt. El vestido, dress. La sudadera, sweatshirt. El suéter, sweater. El cinturón, belt. La ropa interior, interior clothing, is your word for underwear. Sí. El sombrero, the hat. Oh, look at this beautiful sombrero. This sombrero is from Colombia. It really, truly is. My wife is from Colombia, and I've been there 3 or 4 times. And hats are pretty common, and there's always these street vendors selling hats all over the place. So when I go, they have to have my in-laws, my wife's family, negotiates and buys the hat for me. Otherwise, they'd say, this guy's an American. Let's charge him 4 times as much as it should be. Ay. Did you know that sombrero really comes from the word for shade? Sombra, sombra is shade, and a sombrero is really not any old hat. A sombrero is a brimmed hat. It's related to the word for shade. Like, do you like my shader? See. I'll ask you about that in the screencast quiz. Where were we? La gorra, double R trills, like a baseball style cap. El gorro, like a knitted winter hat. Las botas, boots. La chaqueta, jacket. Not chaqueta, but chaqueta, Q-U-E, pronounced like K. El abrigo, coat. La bufanda, scarf. Los guantes, gloves. El paraguas, umbrella. El traje de baño, bathing suit. So baño is a bath and other possible meanings. El traje de baño is very like English bathing suit. Traje is a suit in other contexts. So el traje is a suit. El traje de baño, the bathing suit. Las gafas, glasses. Las gafas de sol, sunglasses, glasses of sun. Because in Spanish, there's no two nouns next to each other. It's not your sunglasses, it's your glasses of sun. It's not your bathing suit, it's your suit of bathing. Right-hand column. Los aretes, el collar, double L like a Y, el anillo, la pulsera, bracelet, los ojos, eyes, la casa, house. So let's pause there for a minute too and talk about some of these items. You notice that all of these begin with el, la, los, or las. El, la, los, and las in Spanish also appear further down your list. They all mean the. El is the when the object is masculine singular. La is the feminine singular. Los is the masculine plural. Las is the feminine plural. So you have things like la ropa, the clothing, that tells you that it's a feminine singular noun, but los pantalones, the pants, the los tells you it's a masculine plural noun. Or las chanclas, the sandals, the las tells you that it's a feminine plural noun. Or la falda, the skirt, the la tells you it's a feminine singular noun. So in Spanish, if you see one of those el, la, los, las, even if you don't know what the word means, you do know something about it. The el, la, los, or las tells you, is it masculine or feminine, singular or plural? Let's see. At the end of that part we just recited, we have los ojos, the eyes. So we'll be using that in Spanish to talk about your classmates and describe people with the verb that you already know, tiene or tengo, like Fred tiene los ojos azules. Fred has the blue eyes, because I mentioned to you when we taught hair as well that in Spanish they use the with body parts because that's just the way it is. So Fred tiene los ojos azules. Fred has the blue eyes. Or yo tengo los ojos grises. I have gray eyes or whatever. Okay, moving on down your list, we have la primavera, spring, el verano, summer, el otoño, fall, el invierno, winter. So we'll be trying to relate these to weather that you already know and to clothing and what clothing you wear in the seasons. Then we have llueve, double L like Y. Literal, it rains. So for example, llueve mucho en la primavera. It rains a lot in the spring. The está lloviendo, that means it's raining right now. Nieva is, it snows, so nieva mucho en febrero, it snows a lot in February, but está nevando, it's snowing, in other words, right now. Next, you have a group of 5 words. These have a name, although it isn't on your list. They're called indefinite adjectives. They're adjectives that are not really descriptive. You all know that adjectives are describing words, but these are a certain class of adjectives that are technically adjectives but are not very descriptive, like all, other, many, same. Those are adjectives, like Fred and I have the same classes. It's modifying classes, so that same is an adjective, but they're not descriptive adjectives. And this will come up later in the unit because there's a difference in Spanish grammar between where you put a non-descriptive adjective like these and a descriptive adjective. So these 5 non-descriptive adjectives are called indefinite adjectives, is what they call them really. Todo, all. Otro, other or another. ¿Tienes otra pluma? Do you have another pen? Bob es mi amigo. Mi otro amigo is Fred. My other friend is Fred. So it's either other or another, depending on context. Mucho, many or a lot of, like tengo muchos amigos. I have many friends. No, no tengo amigos. Estoy triste. No tengo amigos. Mismo, same, like Fred. How do we do this? Let's see. Well, you don't know the we form of verbs yet. I'm stuck. Fred y yo tenemos, that's the we form. We have. Fred y yo tenemos las mismas clases. Fred and I have the same classes. And único, it says only adjective. So we got to explain what this is. It'll come up. We'll do it further down the list. Único, like tú eres mi único amigo. You are my only friend. That's what it is. Next chunk, we have a few more adjectives to use with clothing. Nuevo, new, like tengo una chaqueta nueva. I have a new jacket. Feo, ugly, like la ropa de Fred es muy fea. Fred's clothing is very ugly. Claro, light colored, light as in light colored, is a literal clear is what it really means. Like he has a clear blue shirt. We would say light blue shirt. Fred tiene una camisa azul clara. Fred has a light blue shirt. Oscuro, dark with clothing, like Fred tiene una camisa azul oscura. Solo, only the adverb. Solo tengo 50 pesos. I only have 50 pesos. Con is with. Ahora, silent H, now. And ahora mismo, right now. You see that it really means a literal, now same. I want you to do that, now same. Now you're probably thinking that doesn't make any sense. Well, neither does right now. Since when does right now make any literal sense? It's just that you're used to it, and we all agree on what right now means. So same thing in Spanish, whatever you're used to. They say, now same. I want you to do it, now same. Then we have a couple random things here to use, like, no digas eso. Don't say that. And es verdad. It's true. I've thrown those in just because they're fun phrases that we've used in the past. Like you say, la ropa de Fred es fea. Fred's clothing is ugly. And I say, no digas eso. Don't say that. And you say, es verdad. It's true. Moving along the list, there's your el, la, los, and las. They all mean the. They have a grammatical name. We call them the definite article. You don't need to know that part. Una, or a. Like tengo una camisa azul, a blue shirt. Un masculine, una feminine. So Fred tiene un perro feo. Fred has an ugly dog. Or yo tengo una camisa bonita. I have a pretty shirt. And then unos and unas are their plurals, some, like necesito unos pesos. You don't know necesito. It means I need. Necesito unos pesos. I need some pesos. Necesito unas gafas. I need some glasses. See. Then we have me and me's, two and two. So you already know me and two, my and your. What you don't know yet is that they go plural if the thing referred to is plural. Like mi madre es simpática, my mother is nice. Mis padres son simpáticos, my parents are nice. So it goes mis to agree with parents, plural. You have a new word, su and sus. Su and sus mean all of his, her, its, and their. And I know you're thinking, how can that one word mean all of those things? But we'll cover that again when we get down to the bottom of the list. You have new ellos, they, which is they for guys or a mixed group. We've talked a little bit in class about in Spanish, mixed gender groups go masculine, plural. Here's another example of that. Ellos is they for guys or a mixed group. Ellas, the group has to be entirely female. And you have two new verb forms. Son, that goes with the soy, eres, es that you already know. Yo soy de Mexico, tú eres de Mexico, Shakira es de Colombia. Son is the they form of that verb. Mis abuelos son de New Hampshire. My grandparents are from New Hampshire. And tienen, the they form of the have verb. You already know tengo 15 años, I have 15 years. ¿Cuántos años tienes? How many years do you have? Fred tiene un perro. Fred has a dog. This is the they form of that. Mis abuelos tienen 10 nietos. My grandparents have 10 grandchildren. On the next page, we have a lot of phrases that we'll be using conversationally with these. ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much does it cost? ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much do they cost? Cuesta $1, or $1. Cuestan $2. They cost $2. And you see how dollars goes plural, dólar and dólares. ¿Quién tiene ... So that'll be in conversation like, ¿Quién tiene un sombrero blanco? Who has a white hat? Yo tengo un sombrero blanco. ¿Qué estudiante tiene? Same idea. So we'll be doing, ¿Qué estudiante tiene pantalones cortos? What student has short pants? ¿Qué ropa tiene Mary? That's open-ended, asking you to describe a classmate. ¿Qué ropa tiene Mary? What clothing does Mary have? And you'll say Mary has a purple skirt and a yellow shirt or whatever. ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? What's your favorite color? The answer is mi color favorito es blank. ¿Cuál es tu tienda favorita? What is your favorite store? Mi tienda favorita es Forever 21. ¿Qué tienda tiene zapatos? What store has shoes? ¿Cómo son los ojos de Mary? What are Mary's eyes like? Los ojos de Mary son hermosos. Mary's eyes are beautiful. ¿De qué color es or son? Like, ¿de qué color es la camisa de Fred? What color is Fred's shirt? Or ¿de qué color son? That's the they are. Los zapatos de Fred. What color are Fred's shoes? ¿Te gustan los zapatos de Mary? The new point here is that gustan, ending an, which you've not seen before, is the verb form that gets used when the thing that you like, the thing that somebody likes, is plural, like shoes, plural. ¿Te gustan los zapatos de Mary? Do you like Mary's shoes? Sí, me gustan los zapatos de Mary. Yes, I like Mary's shoes. And now, heading on to the supporting grammar here on the second half of page 2. It doesn't look like much. It fits in a page and a half, but it's really quite a bit, and it's going to allow your Spanish to expand quite a bit. So first, in the first paragraph there, which I urge you to read, but I introduce again son and tienen. So soy, eres, es, and now son. It's the verb forms like English, am, are, is. But the correspondence in Spanish isn't exactly the same as it is in English. You need to try to remember who goes with which one of those. Soy, I am, eres, you are, es, he is or she is, son is they are. Like mis abuelos son simpáticos, my grandparents are nice. Similarly, the next one is that tienen word. So tengo, I have, tienes, you have, tiene, he, she has, tienen, they have. And again, you got to try to get the right version with the right person. So in English, I have, you have, they have, it's all the same. Have, I have, you have, they have. And only the he, she is different. Has, he has. Of course, in Spanish, it doesn't line up exactly. It's a foreign language and it's going to be different. So you need to know which person you're talking about and get the right verb with the right person. Yo tengo un perro. Tú tienes un perro. Fred tiene un perro. Mis abuelos tienen un perro. I have a dog. You have a dog. Fred has a dog. My grandparents have a dog. The next chunk at the bottom of page 2 is explaining again that my and your have plural versions in Spanish. Spanish adjectives agree is what we call it. We call that adjective agreement. So mi hermano es alto, my brother is tall, but mis hermanos son altos. My brothers are tall. The my goes plural to agree with the plural nature of brothers. It makes it so Spanish. On to page 3. The Sue thing. Sue and Seuss mean all of his, her, it's, their. How can it mean so many things? And you're thinking, I'll be confused. How do I know which one is its meaning? These are called possessive adjectives. So are the mimis and tutus, possessive adjectives. What kind of dog? My dog. What kind of dog? His dog. Your dog. They're adjectives. They're called possessive adjectives. So remember, you'll never be using a possessive adjective without context. You're going to know right away what Sue and Seuss stand for. Like the examples on your page are Mary es bonita, Mary es bonita, su pelo es largo. Mary is pretty, her hair is long. It's obvious what the Sue meant. It meant her in that case. The second example there, mis vecinos son buenos. My neighbors are good. Pero sus perros son malos, but their dogs are bad. Well, obviously it meant there because we have the context of talking about the neighbors. So there. So you're going to know. Now, the other thing to remember about Sue and Seuss is that they're agreeing with the plurality of what's being referred to, like dogs plural makes it Seuss plural. It's not Seuss because it's their plural people. It's Seuss because it's dogs plural. Mis vecinos son buenos, plural neighbors, pero su perro es malo. They have only one dog. It makes it Sue, as opposed to mis vecinos son buenos, plural people again, pero sus perros son malos. They have more than one dog. So that's what's making it Seuss, that the dogs are plural, not that the people are plural. Let's try one with a singular person. Mary es bonita y sus ojos son hermosos. Mary is pretty and her eyes are beautiful. And it was Seuss plural because the eyes were plural. So, moving on down page 3, adjective agreement. You already know some of this, like since Unit 1 you've known yo estoy contento for a guy, estoy contenta for a girl. What you don't know is that these also go plural. So the ones ending in O actually have 4 versions. On your page it has Fred es alto, masculine singular, Mary es alta, feminine singular, Freddie, Mary son altos, masculine plural, because mixed gender groups in Spanish go masculine plural. Mary y Martha, 2 ladies, will be an all-female group, so feminine plural. Mary y Marta son altas. Alto, alta, altos, altas. How many versions? 4. Count them, 4. It makes it so Spanish. There are other kinds of adjectives in Spanish. The ones you know ending in E don't do masculine, feminine, but they add an S to go plural. So inteligente, inteligentes. In this packet, you have verde, green. Mary tiene los ojos verdes. She has green eyes. The green goes plural to agree with eyes. And you have a few adjectives that add ES to go plural. They don't go feminine, but they do go plural with an ES. They include regular and joven from earlier units you had. Azul, gray, azul, blue, gris, gray, and marron, brown. They add an es to go plural. So Mary tiene los ojos marrones. She has brown eyes, added an es. The next chunk on page 3 is about adjective placement. So descriptive adjectives usually go after the noun in Spanish, although you will see exceptions, but we'll talk about those in the future, not today. So Mary tiene los ojos azules. Mary has the eyes blue, blue behind eyes, makes it so Spanish. But those 5 non-descriptive adjectives, other, same, many, only, and all, I guess I got them right, they go in front of the noun. So you'll see some detailed examples there on the page. That the Spanish word order is like, Jane is my friend, redheaded behind friend. Mary is my only friend, blonde, only before the noun, blonde after the noun. I have other friends, brown haired. Other, the non-descriptive adjective before the noun. Brown haired, the descriptive adjective after the noun. So non-descriptive adjectives in front of the noun. Tengo muchos amigos, many friends. Descriptive adjectives after the noun. Tengo muchos amigos simpáticos, many friends, nice. It makes it so Spanish. Now, a lot of times you won't have the adjective right next to a noun. You don't have to worry about those, like Mary es rubia. Okay, so it wasn't right next to a noun. You don't have to worry about the word order. Mary is blonde. Mary es una chica rubia. Now you have it next to a noun. Mary is a girl, blonde. Did you know that you can watch these screencasts more than once? So you say, technology. You can pause and rewind. Like we would have said with a video cassette recorder. Okay, and we're almost done. 2 little grammar crumbs at the bottom of page 3. You have only an adjective and only an adverb in this unit. In English, they happen to be the same, but in Spanish, they're different words. So solo tengo 3 amigos. I only have 3 friends. It's modifying have. It's what we call an adverb that modifies verbs. Y tú eres mi único amigo de México. You are my only friend from Mexico. So único is an adjective in Spanish, only friend, but solo is the adverb, only have. Got all that? And finally, as I said already earlier, gustan if the thing that you like is plural. Me gustan tus zapatos. So that's a small addition there. So that takes us through the description of all of your vocab and grammatical points for the unit. Now, it doesn't look like a lot. It fit on a page and a half. If you actually put it together and had mastery of it, it's really a big advance when you think about that. Son, they are, tienen, they have, the su and sus thing, and wrapping those all together. If you had mastery, you'd be able to write much more complicated sentences than you could in Unit 3. It's really a big step up. Mis abuelos tienen 10 nietos. Sus nietos son mis primos. My grandparents have 10 grandchildren. Their grandchildren are my cousins. That kind of a thing. It would take a big step up. So one step at a time. Now, amigos, I'm going to make a second screencast, which has the directions for the exercises in this packet that you'll refer back to over the coming couple of weeks as we do these exercises. Okay, one more random thing to close the screencast. You see my beautiful Colombian hat? It's nice, isn't it? But my son Jerome added a special touch of his own. He glued googly eyes on it. Googly eyes. Jerome put googly eyes on my hat. See, it didn't come that way. Ay, 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 ay. So hat in Spanish, does it really mean shader, or does it really mean thing that covers bedhead? Yes, amigos, I rolled right out of bed to make this screencast for you. Let's see. It's 4:46 a.m. on Tuesday, December 29th, CC, and I can't wait to get back to school with you guys. Hasta luego.